स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Namaste, my dear friends. This is second video about Maha Avatar Babaji's life and teachings. In this, I start with the quest for self-realization. According to Marcel Govindan's book, at the age of 11, he made a difficult journey on foot and by boat with a group of ascetics to Katragama, Sri Lanka. Nagaraj met Siddha Bhognathar and became his disciple. Nagaraj performed intensive yogic sadhana for a long time with him. Bhoganathar inspired Nagaraj to seek his initiation into Kriya Kundalini Pranayam from Siddha Maharishi Agastya. Maharishi Agastya, he was during Bhagwan Sri Rama's time. When Lord Rama was in exile, that time Maharishi Agastya met Rama and offered him various weapons of great strength, having divine power attached with them. So Maharishi Agastya was not only a sage in the field of spirituality, but he was also expert in the weaponry vidya. Bhoganathar inspired Nagaraj to seek his initiation into Kriya Kundalini Pranayam from Siddha Maharishi Agastya. Babaji became a disciple of Siddha Agastya. Nagaraj was initiated into the secrets of Kriya Kundalini Pranayam or Vasi Yogam. Babaji made a long pilgrimage to Badrinath and spent 18 months practicing yogic kriya taught to him by Siddha Agastya and Bhognathar. Babaji attained self-realization shortly thereafter. Our sages, they are almost immortal. Time and space is no bar for them. In the great Himalayas, there are sages who have been doing tapas since thousands of years. Of course, they are in astral and invisible forms. It is claimed that these revelations were made by Babaji himself to S.A.A. Ramaiah, a young graduate student in geology at the University of Madras, and V.T. Neilkantan, a famous journalist and close student of Annie Besant, president of the Theosophical Society and mentor of Krishna Murthy. Babaji was said to have appeared to each of them independently and then brought them together to work for his mission in 1942. Now, records of meetings of Baba between 1861 to 1935, meeting with Shamacharan Lahari. As reported, Maha-avatar Babaji met Lahari Mahasaya in 1861 when Shamacharan Lahari, who was reverentially called Mahasaya by disciples, devotees, and admirers, was posted to Ranikhet in his work as an accountant for the British government. One day, while walking in the hills of Dunagiri above Ranikhet, he heard a voice calling his name. Following the voice up the mountain, he met a tall, divinely radiant sadhu. He was amazed to find that the sadhu knew his name. This sadhu was Maha-avatar Babaji. Maha-avatar Babaji told Lahari Mahasaya that he was his guru from the past, then initiated him into Kriya Yoga and instructed Lahari to initiate others. Lahari wanted to remain with Maha-avatar Babaji, who told him instead that he must return to the world to teach Kriya Yoga and that Kriya Yoga sadhana would spread through the people of the world through his Lahari's presence in the world. Lahari reported that Maha-avatar Babaji did not give his name or background, so Lahari gave him the title Maha-avatar Babaji. Many sadhus in India are called Babaji and sometimes even Babaji Maharaj, which has caused confusion between Maha-avatar Babaji and other sadhus with similar names. Lahari had many meetings with Maha-avatar Babaji, recounted in several books, including Pramhansa Yogananda's biography of a yogi, Yogiraj Shamacharan Lahari Mahasaya, Lahari's biography, and Purna Purusha Yogiraj Sri Shamacharan Lahari, among others. There are references to Lahari Mahasaya in Sampurna Sripada Vallabh Charitam as Guru to Sri, disciples of Shamacharan Lahari. Several disciples of Shamacharan Lahari also reported having met Babaji through discussion with each other, and the fact that some of these encounters included two or more witnesses. They confirmed that the person they saw was the same sadhu that Lahari called Maha Avatar Babaji. At the 1894 Kumbh Mela in Allahabad, Yukteswar Giri, a disciple of Lahari, met Maha Avatar Babaji. He was struck by the resemblance between Lahari and Maha Avatar Babaji. Others who met Babaji also commented on the resemblance. It was at this meeting that Maha Avatar Babaji instructed Sri Yukteswar to write the book that was to become Kaivalya Darshanam, or the Holy Science. Yukteswar had two more meetings with Maha Avatar Babaji, included one in the presence of Lahari Mahasaya. Parnabananda Giri, another disciple of Lahari, also met Maha Avatar Babaji in the presence of Lahari at Lahari's home. Parnabananda asked Mahavatar Babaji his age. Mahavatar Babaji responded that he was about 500 years old at the time. Kesbananda, a disciple of Lahari, tells of meeting Mahavatar Babaji in the mountain near Badrinath around 1935, after he became lost wandering in the mountains. At that meeting, Parnabananda reported that Babaji gave him a message for Paramhansa Yogananda that I won't see him this time as he is eagerly hoping, but I shall see him on some other occasion. In his book Autobiography of a Yogi, Paramhansa Yogananda wrote that Mahavatar Babaji visited him before his journey to America and addressed him, saying, "You are the one I have chosen to spread the message of Kriya Yoga in the West." Other disciples of Lahari who reported meeting with Maha Avatar Babaji include Kevalanandagiri and Ram Gopal Majumdar, who recounted meeting Maha Avatar Babaji and his sister, whom he called Mataji. In addition, a disciple of Trilanga Swami, Shankari Mata, also called Shankari Mai, met Mahavatar Babaji while visiting Lahari Mahasaya. Paramahansa Yogananda, in his autobiography, described Mahavatar Babaji's role in earth. The Mahavatar is in constant communion with Christ. Together they send out vibrations of redemption and have planned the spiritual technique of salvation for this age. The work of these two fully illumined masters, one with the body and one without it, is it to inspire the nations to forsake suicidal wars, race hatreds, religious sectarianism, and the boomerang evils of materialism. Babaji is well aware of the trend of modern times, especially of the influence and complexities of Western civilization and realizes the necessity spreading of self-liberations of yoga equally in the West. Mahavatar Babaji was on the cover of the Beatles' 1967 album Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. He can also be seen on the cover of George Harrison's 1974 album Dark Horse. Rajnikant also made a film on Babaji. So Babaji is known all over the world. So I end this video and continue with other videos about Maha Avatar Babaji. Thank you for watching this video. Namaste, dear friends. Please like, comment, and share the video and subscribe my channel. Thank you. Namaste.